Park, New York. It's week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. Bills taking on the New York Jets.
We are just about 4 miles off the shore of Lake Erie at Bills Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the New York Jets. With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we have arrived at another new season. Had a little more pep in my... Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, week 1. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center.
And what I enjoyed in preparing for this game was talking not just with the coach, but with him as well.
Here's Frank Gore, the veteran who sits third all-time in rush yards. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Frank Gore kind of continuing his tour around the AFC East. Remember, he was with Miami in 2018. Played for his opponents in this ballgame, the Bills, in 2019. And now wears the green with the New York Jets here in 2020. Well-traveled.
Complete to Keelan Cole.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Here's Gore. Gore, a first down and then some. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Frank Gore, 64 yards. And the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead. The CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs, and that one certainly fell into the latter category. That deserves a couple exclamation points.
And that's why he's one of the best running backs in the game today, because this run combined all the elements. Started with patience, and he was just waiting for the run.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it ends with a Frank Gore touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Bills make their way out, led by their third-year quarterback from Wyoming. At 24 years of age, it's Josh Allen.
Well, what do we ask about players in this league? We ask them to improve from year to year, and Josh Allen did exactly that from his rookie year to year number 2. Doubled his touchdown passes from 10 to 20. One of the better running quarterbacks in the league, had 9 touchdown runs. That gives him 17 in his first 2 seasons. This guy gets better and better and absolutely loves the game of football.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level, that's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Like that, you get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go.
There is a hush indeed. On 4th down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a... Throwing here to start the drive. Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Their mobile, agile quarterback with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Jets get the quick strike touchdown. Well, that was something to behold there. You might expect runs like that from a kick returner or wide receiver, but that's your quarterback hitting top speed.
And normally when you see guys move it this fast, it might be a fly pattern.
Ficken for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Well, I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line. Welcome to the NFL, baby.
So here come the Bills out for their second drive. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
9-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. He hits Beasley right side. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 32-yard line. If you're going to blitz, you're likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. That's going to set him back 5 yards. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They will run with Singletary. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
Brings up 2nd and 14 at the Jets' 37.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Allen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
3rd and 9.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught for the Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 31 yards. And the Bills draw a bit closer.
Sometimes when I see these types of plays executed, I think of basketball. Guys boxing other guys off to go out and get a rebound.
And he got the rebound right there. But the defense was really placed well.
Yeah, they were right there. I mean, that's where it's really tough for a defender. When you're in the right spot, you're draped on the guy catching the ball, yet he still comes down with it.
Now the try here for the extra point. It 14-7. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jets ready to get going again here on offense. And they hit the home run last drive. 1 play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense taking a run here. They'll start on the ground with Gore. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Run there by Frank Gore, and he has to be one of the most admired players in the NFL. Started the 2020 season, number 3 all-time on the rushing list, less than 1,400 yards shy of Walter Payton as the season kicked off. Spent a year with Coach Adam Gase in Miami. Now he's hooked back up with him again with the New York Jets.
Charles, you take a look at the draft class for this offense. It's highlighted by a first-round pick who provides a much-needed boost to their offensive line.
And you and I both know it's the kind of pick that doesn't often get a fan base really excited. But I know who is excited. Their quarterback. He won't get hit as much, and that should improve the rest of the offense as well.
A gain of 13. It's a first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got an open man, Keelan Cole. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
And it is still early, just the first quarter. But you start prorating the numbers, and we might be in for some history. I mean, that last run puts him over 100 yards already, and we've still got 3 quarters to...
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Corey Davis there to make the grab. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass. And call that a frozen rope. Ficking on now for the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
That catch good for only a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
They'll run here with Singletary. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaking up on the play. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back. They'll try to run for this with Singletary. And he's got the first, but we also have a flag on the field. And they're already walking backwards. You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Here's Matt Hawk now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown. Touchdown.
They'll try and start the drive here with Gore. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Tackle made at his 48.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
He almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
A 28-yard gain. And the Jets 1st down.
Pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
21. Bills 7.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Going for it all. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Corey Davis Davis, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range, so now you don't take any unnecessary risks.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Jets will extend their lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
For the point after, Sam Ficken. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. And we remind you, lots more to come here in this opening weekend of the Return to Football 2020. Coming up later tonight, it's the national debut of SoFi Stadium in Southern California. The Cowboys and the Rams doing battle there. And then 2 more to finish off the week on Monday Night Football. The Steelers and Giants from MetLife Stadium and the Titans and Broncos from Mile High. Singletary to get the drive started. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
At the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now a run with Singletary. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Here's Singletary. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards, a first down.
Let's go. What I enjoyed most about watching Devin Singletary as a rookie, he had a nice campaign, 775 yards on the ground, and rushing average in the top 5 in the league last year, is that what I saw in college transferred to the NFL. Continued to make the first tackler miss, whether he's in the hole or on the perimeter. I expect him to get to 1,000 yards rushing this season.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
The defense getting looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. They run with Breida, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And now they'll throw with Allen. And his throw is incomplete. The Bills on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
3rd down and 12 yards.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, It's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Here's Allen. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
I'll drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them in contract time.
So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Allen off the play fake. And Beasley with it over the middle. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 15-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On 1st down, Singletary. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Allen. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Bills get a bit closer.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. The big reason why they've been so successful, this defense hasn't been able to contain him when he gets outside of the pocket.
So true, and that's when it's really difficult because defensively you can have a game plan and trying to count for all the things you've seen on tape, the way that they run their plays, even his running. But when it's a play where you just can't really say, okay, it's supposed to go with the call broken.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Brought down at the 35-yard line.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And the next-gen stats are going to tell the story, and wow, what a story it is. Nearly a full 23 miles an hour. One of the fastest plays on record, folks. On 1st down, it's Gore. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Gore. And he'll be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 18-yard line. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bills shaken up on the play. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ahead. You can keep it.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Allen. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. They get 17 more on that one and another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A quick throw taken in by Diggs. 7 yards, the pickup there. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Now Allen again. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down. Again, they'll throw with Allen. On the left side, he finds Beasley. And he's taken down inside the 30. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
At the 28-yard line.
On the ground, it's Singletary. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen, this will be caught at about the 6. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And he's got it. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Allen to throw once more. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bills have cut it to within a score. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch. Right after, right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. taken at about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
There he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. Yeah, they have had success on the ground, really as a team, doing well carrying. So maybe a little less. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Uncorks one for Davis. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Dancing to his left. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
And that'll be incomplete. Tyler Kroft, the tight end, the one he was looking for. And it's third down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. On fourth down, rookie Braden Mann will punt for the Jets, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
Brandon, never quite sure what the side judge or the field judge is going to rule there. That was awfully close, but in the end, he says it passed over the 1-yard line, and that's where they're going to mark it out. I mean, you can see it right there, right? Sideline, told him to stop.
They'll start on the ground with Moss. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
It's second and 8.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll start up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. And the Patriots have the lead in the final stages before halftime. Danny Amendola, a touchdown reception. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they currently trail the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles looking for the win on the road in Week 1. Finally, we're off to Atlanta. Check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And you can see they have the lead over the visiting Seahawks. 2 touchdown passes there for the former MVP, Matt Ryan. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? Find out. We give it back to our...
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Now Allen. Going right right side here, and that's complete.
Complete to Cole Beasley. A gain of 2 on the play.
One thing you're looking for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Allen now looks to throw. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Looking left sideline, incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Marcus Joyner there defensively.
To throw again. Allen looking middle, and it's incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
And here's Allen on 3rd down. That'll be complete to Breida. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Here's Matt Hawk now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this third. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. He's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
He's brought down at the
2nd and 7 from the 20.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll air this one out deep for deep. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup of 38. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
They came out with an aggressive mindset to start the third quarter, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them take more of these type of deep shots as this game moves along. They connected there. They expect to connect on more before this one's over.
Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. And here's carry number 10 for Frank Gore. And he'll take this one inside the 10. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
And that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, show them a shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. It's their quarterback. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. We've seen this already from him in this game. 2nd time he's into the end zone with a rushing touchdown.
So the head coach is going to have a meeting with the owner this week. You know why? Let me the owner know, I know you wrote the extra.
Ficken for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. That time a 6-play drive. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Good job.
The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Allen. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Singletary here running out of the gun. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Well, they did play fake, but that one is nobody was faked out.
No one's faked out. What's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Here's Allen to throw it. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
Partner, when you see a screen pass and the defensive tackle ends up making the play, you know that one wasn't sold well at all, because he should be upfield by the time you throw the pass. If not, you end up with big trouble, as we just saw right there.
On is the punter, Hawk, as he gets this one away. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
On play action, they'll throw. Step pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall, and they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. Uncorks one for Davis. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Third and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. Third and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession. And right now, probably just one thing in his mind. It's getting back to the... They'll run on first down. Singletary. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. That's a burst right there.
First down, Allen. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was out there waving his arm saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate, drops it.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And he comes of an interception he threw. First down. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and
here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Being chased out left. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
Levi Wallace brought him down.
Stay loose.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, New York.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 45-yard line. Back now in Buffalo. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. This will be a jet sweep to Crowder. And some space here. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. An excellent run there coming from that line.
We used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
first down. Gore. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 18-yard line.
Buying time to his left. His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That'll put him right at 99 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Here's Gore. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking. I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball.
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Jamison Crowder there to make the grab. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter in the cube.
Ficken on now for the point after. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Buffalo set to get the football back here. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Throwing on first down is Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target. And it's 2nd down. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for him because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did him no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for him. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. And now after the play, Singletary with some problems getting up. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. The Bills on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Allen. And that's caught by Beasley. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down.
I don't care how many times we say it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Folks, remember this, his first NFL game, a rookie getting playing time here in week 1, and he comes through with a giant play there, an interception return for, obviously, his first NFL touchdown.
Do you think he dreamed that last night at all? No chance. Not one whatsoever, but he got it done.
For the point after, Sam Ficken. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
And here come the Bills. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now Allen to try again after the pick six. And he'll go underneath here to Breida. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
At the 29-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Allen. And Beasley with it over the middle. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Cole Beasley, 63 yards. And the Bills cut into that lead.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And sometimes you see big plays develop on a route like this, a slant route, and the object, very simple. Get the ball to your receiver in stride. This one was right on the money. He didn't miss a beat, and then it's off to the races, and there he goes.
Tyler Bass now for the point after.
And that'll cut the lead down now to 18. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5.
And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. Well, come up with not great field position. They'll start on the ground with Gore. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He may try and run for this. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
He's brought down by Mike.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And the next-gen stats are going to tell the story, and wow, what a story it is. Nearly a full 23 miles an hour. One of the fastest plays on record, folks.
And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gore. And he'll be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 44. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
forced out to his left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. Boy, how about that one? He reeled it in one-handed for a touchdown. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road?
A little work still to do. Ficken for the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it ends with a Jet touchdown.
31.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Jarrett Davis cutting him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Allen, they'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still ended up with a solid game.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is going to be 3rd and 13. To the air, Allen. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they're marching off another 15 against your squad.
Allen now on 1st down. Finding Knox there, complete. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
2nd and 2 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Allen. He hits Beasley right side. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
1st down.
And again, it's Allen. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
The pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen, that is caught inside the 5. And the Bills are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Allen to Diggs there for a Buffalo 1st.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. We dominate today. Matt Breida there to make the grab. And the Bills get a bit closer. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. Pass on for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Jets have got it. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
I know we brought analytics.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gore. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Good gain there on first down. It keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
Get ready! Get ready!
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. On first down, Gore. And they get to him quickly here as he stops right around the 13. Mario Addison in on the stop.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
That one looks like he'll throw here to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could have...
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Jets will extend their lead.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not their head coach's at all. I think his opinion...
Ficking on now for the point after. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. One final shot. They'll look to throw. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch.
Today's
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Jets, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the San Francisco 49ers.